Takes it barehanded, throw it again. Hello, Donaldson. Altuve dives, throws off balance. Wow! Altuve with a drive to left field, and there's a walk-off homer.
Right back to DeGrom. He's going to go to second for one, to first, double play.
Mom!
We've got baseball for you this afternoon from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Corey Kluber is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
First pitch, 105.
Kluber gets the sign. Here it comes on 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Yeah, not the spot to find yourself against a good leadoff hitter. Down 3-1 to start the afternoon? Not good.
And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Served out to left off the end of the bat. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
And that is just one heck of an at-bat right there, leading off your half of the first inning. He works the count to 3-2. He lets everybody on the bench see what this guy is featuring, and then he tops it all off by getting on base with a leadoff single. For a table setter, how much better can it get?
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch to him is lifted out in the air out towards shallow right field. Chisenhall has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to this offense. And he's trouble every time he steps into the box because he's such a well-rounded hitter. He has the power to go deep. He's got the speed to turn an out into a base hit. And he's got the nerve to stay calm and come through in the clutch.
Out in front of it, strike one. Runners on first with one down. Chopped weakly to the left. Kipnis on to Napoli, and they get two here to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Rick Porcello will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Carlos Santana comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Still 2-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs 1 base hit at a time.
Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pulled toward right center field. Betts on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And with that, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Yeah, guys, Mookie Betts puts it all on the line in every single game. He's not afraid to risk his body if it means taking a chance at making an incredible play. I've seen him take on walls at full speed, leave his feet at impossible angles, and he takes great pride in the effort he puts forth defensively.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. After one, no score. Mookie Betts makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball one. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, some call Simmons a pitcher's umpire because he's been known to have a wide zone at times, but I think he evens it out, to be honest with you. Pretty fair overall.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. Unable to recover, he's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Now to the plate, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Kluber pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Nobody out, runner on first. Got him. With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Jackie Bradley Jr. settles into the box for his first chance. He's set. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
And in a scoreless ball game, a lot of times it's a manufactured run that gets your guys on the board first. And they'll have an opportunity to do so now as he's in scoring position on the stolen base.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor is up with it, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leon. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And this is a hallmark of this ball club. They grind out their at-bats. They're going to make you throw a ton of pitches.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Yeah, and that's a big second out right there, and that's going to keep that runner anchored over there at third base. So they may wind up not getting that first run across after all.
Brock Holt gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back easily. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind.
Number 40.
It's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Number 40 stands in for the first time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Gene Segura heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Gene Segura.
And the first pitch of the afternoon misses as we get underway here at lovely Coors Field.
First pitch, 106.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Set to deal on 2-2. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game with a solo home run.
A.J. Pollock will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Nobody out, runner on first. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has been known to have a little bit of a floating strike zone at times. You know, sometimes he's dead on with the corner pitches, and other times he's a little stingy. That same thing could be said for the high and low as well.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
Well, they need to get guys on base, so you need patience at the top of the lineup and then aggressiveness out of the middle of the order once you've got some guys to drive in.
David Peralta steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, and the runner back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Definitely has his attention.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
He's running towards second. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Runners on first with one down. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Must think something's up.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He's running again. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Full count. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And with that, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, we have an opportunity to watch Nolan Arenado in this one. He's really come a long way since first breaking into the league. Remember, in 2015, he won the Gold Glove Award at third base. He also put together a stellar offensive year. Really one of the best all-around players in all of baseball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Wellington Castillo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Blackman makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up at Coors Field. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Zach Greinke gets the start for Arizona in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA of just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
Charlie Blackman comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
Drilled to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Greinke's ready. 1-1 on its way. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. With a moment now, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Carlos Gonzalez gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Peralta. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail this one 1-0. Jake Lamb makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Breaking ball misses here. He falls behind now to 3. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a one-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Yasmani Tomas gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
A runner at first with no outs here. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
And here you go. This slider sort of backs up on him a little bit. He gave up on it far too early because this was the best pitch he had to hit in the entire at-bat.
Brandon Drury will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
27, Brandon Drury.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA of just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
Carlos Santana heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one.
First pitch, 107.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Hamels into the windup. Here's the 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Chu waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to have to be careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
Jason Kipnis checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Jansen's known for being a bit of a pitcher's umpire. Not that he has a huge zone or anything, but I think he tends to reward guys for placing pitches in good locations.
2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Beltre is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, Carlos Gomez, he's a Gold Glove winner out there in that outfield. Very entertaining to watch. Very demonstrative, very athletic, and can make plays that you don't see many outfielders make.
Francisco Lindor gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Right there for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Liner towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a spotless top of the first for Cole Hamels. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Corey Kluber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Shin-Soo Choo comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Brantley. And that's the first out of the inning. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Striding into the box, Ian Desmond, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
Full count, 3-2. Waiting in the on-deck circle, there's Carlos Beltran. Hit sharply on the ground. Kipnis has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Yan Gomes, he's behind the plate. Yanimal, that's what they like to call him. Very good back there. Not only does he have the good physical attributes, but he's very good at calling a game, kind of leading his pitching staff. We'll see how he does in this one.
Carlos Beltran gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. The trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Mike Napoli makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Hamels peers in. 0-1 on its way. And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he's retired, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
You see here on show track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots. You leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but if you can locate there, things will be just fine.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Jose Ramirez into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
The 1-0 delivery. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A good look at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Justin Verlander is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. EK, what do you got?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Carlos Santana makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Cleveland, the designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we are officially underway from Comerica Park.
First pitch, 107.
High pop-up. Castellanos just to the left of the mound. 1 out. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. What's going to be the key for him today, Steve?
Well, I think you really have to limit the strikeouts in this game. Don't have any wasted plate appearances, and we know that's easier said than done. But you also have to have your 3, 4, 5 hitters step up in this one somehow.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. Bases are empty, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there.